Okay, we have to say it together. Hi, Lovelies, welcome back to our channel. We have to say it together, something different.
Hey, I love you. Welcome to my channel.
Alright, let's go. 1, 2, ready, go. Hi, Lovelies. Hi, Lovelies. Welcome back to my channel.
Hi, Lovelies. Welcome back to
my channel.
our channel.
Okay, alright, so welcome back. My name is Happiness, and that's on the boss. Just in case you're seeing my face for the first time.
My name is Joyous, without the bumps. Yeah.
And this is
Felly.
Yeah, Felly. Felly has been on our channel before, and the video we put together is right here about his first impression about the Philippines, just in case you haven't seen that video, okay? So for today's video, we will be talking about his
challenges. See, the first time I got here, there were some little problems that happened.
For today's video, we'll be talking about his challenges, okay?
Challenges.
That was funny. Alright, so if you don't want to know what he has faced or encountered here in the Philippines as a foreigner, and how he also overcame it by the blood of the lamb
and by the words of my
testimony. And how he also overcame all the trials, temptations, and challenges, then you have to keep watching this video, okay?
Yeah, I almost hung myself. Not really, not literally.
You will say talk about it. Wait. Yeah, what are the challenges you faced as a foreigner in the Philippines?
It depends on what.
It feels like you want to cry.
What? I mean, it depends on what challenges.
All round. Tell us everything.
I can't tell you everything.
Okay, tell us some things.
I can only tell
some
you
things that would actually encourage people.
One or two, not all of it.
But things that would encourage people,
What should I talk about? My study life
or what?
Why are you laughing?
Oh what? Okay. Talk about your what? That what?
Oh, about work.
No, which work? Talk about that one that you want to talk about. Let's go. Okay, we can hear you, sir. This is actually to encourage people out there, other foreigners,
Okay, let's go. Let's hit it. I got here in 2012, February 22nd to be precise. And at first it was just another chill trip, right? We just here in the Philippines. I'm gonna stay here for a while, and then I decided to go to school. And while in school, the first major problem I had here was actually algebra. Thinking about it, like I had this math teacher that only speaks Hiligaynon.
Yeah.
I had no idea what he was saying in class, but I needed to pass that subject.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was this day he gave us a homework. I didn't know he gave us a homework. So I'm like, I got to school the next day and they were like, oh, we have this assignment. I was like, when? It's like, the teacher said it.
When? How?
I didn't understand when he said it because I don't understand Hiligaynon, right? I was here like only 4 months. So anyway, to make up for it, the teacher decided to give us a pop quiz, which I didn't know we were going to get a pop quiz. I didn't know what he was saying, right? I just saw students tearing out sheet of paper.
You didn't ask anybody?
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, let me join them. It was 50 questions. I got 0 over 50.
Wow, amazing. That's amazing.
It was a great score. And then I said to myself, I was like, I can't fail. I never fail. If there's one funny thing is, it is that in all of the exams I've ever written, I've never failed. So why should I start failing? This is not how I plan to start my first year, right? So every other subject, I'm in the line of 9, right? why am I struggling with 74, 73%?
74 or 73 is like a low grade here in the Philippines. You know, it's a high score in Nigeria, but here it's
Yeah, in Nigeria, 75 is an A.
Yeah.
And do you know what it takes to get 75 in Nigeria? Your brain has to be like burning. No, what you get at 75 in Nigeria is what somebody who's getting a Magnum cum laude here is getting. So
Okay.
it's a whole different bracket. Anyway, so I survived that subject because I had to start teaching myself. So I'm not good with math. I've never been really good with math. I'm good with the other subjects. I'm really good. If it's something I can visualize, I can do it. I don't know how to visualize math. People go 2x plus this. I'm like, huh? Why would 2x plus y? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, I had to start forcing myself to learn algebra, and I passed. I got a 2.5.
Wow.
I was like, ooh, 2.5, that's great. You don't know how much relief that is for me that I survived that class. But the next semester, I had Trigo. Yeah, I had Trigo. Now this lady, the new teacher, speaks English. Then I realized I'm not stupid. I actually knew math. I just needed somebody to speak a language I understood.
Yeah.
And I got good grade for Trigo. I got a 1.5. So I was like, so I could do it the whole time, but the teacher, there was a language problem. There's still a language problem right now, but it's not as bad as before.
Yeah.
Like now, if you speak Hiligaynon, I pick the words.
Exactly.
I know what you're saying. I just can't say it back, right? So it took a while to break that barrier, that problem. I have another challenge that I had here in the Philippines, say in Iloilo to be precise, was I don't really know how to go out a lot. I go out, but when I go out, it's more like I show up and I try to go home before 12. Nobody gave me a curfew or there's nothing.
That's just you.
That's just me because I get worn out by too many people.
That's like you're an introvert.
I'm more like an ambivert. I can be with people, but I can't stay too long with people. It kind of depletes my energy, so I want to go home.
Yeah.
But then people want me to always hang around because, not like now, I'm really small. I used to be like super buff. They'll be like, yo, fellas, yo, fellas, yo, fellas. I'm like, it's too much noise. I just want to chill. So sometimes it made me lose some friends that, you know, they always want to hang out, and I'm not really into that hanging out. I'd rather you come to my house. Just come to my house. The house might get dirty after you guys leave, but I feel safer because it's my space. But then after like a few hours with you guys in my house, I'm trying to not kick you out. Like, oh gosh, I need to sleep already. I've always felt old even when I was younger. Yeah. So that's one. You know, it's really bad how I didn't want to associate with so many people because during my thesis, I was like, I'm going to do it alone.
I think most foreigners actually go with that mindset though.
Yeah, I wanted to do my thesis alone. I literally gave my thesis topic just by myself. So, but then my class, since I'm an IT student, they didn't want me to do it alone. They were like, the topic is too good for just you. So they paired me up with the team of, we were the team of the guys they don't expect to win. The girl in my team didn't really know that much coding. The other two guys, they were really good at coding. For me, I was more concerned about the graphics because we were trying to make a 3D map of our school. So At first, that was the idea, the 3D map of the whole school. How hard can that be until we started? Then we got we got to designing the College of Arts and Science. God, that took us almost a month building it, and we were like, okay, there's no way we're doing the whole school.
To have a bit.
Yeah, because we have to build each classroom like the way they really are. It's just all there in the program. So when a student comes in, the idea is when somebody comes into this gate of St. Augustine, there'll be like, you know, the regular boards as they are in the mall. You touch where you're going and it shows you the whole direction, like in real space. So you see the actual corridor and you know what the class looks like. So it gives you direction. You can walk with it. You have the phone app. You can just go with your phone and walk. You see what you're seeing is what is in front of you. Every single thing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what we built. Anyway, it was during that build that I realized, okay, finally I needed friends. These guys are really good. Yeah, bro, thanks for coding. Like we code through the night and go to school in the morning. And we all look like zombies. But it was worth it. Then my work life here in the Philippines has always been dynamic. Some days it's up, some weeks it's like really down. Lately it's been on the down low because COVID, everybody's been chill. Well, before that it used to be like this spot to that spot, we're shooting here, we're shooting there, camera here, camera there. So it's been really wonderful. But the challenge with work has to do with understanding my clients. Sometimes because I produce music, right? I do soundtracks for most of the work. So sometimes the client wants something chill and then you make something chill and they're like, that is too chill. Can you unchill the chill? So then you try to unchill it, they'll be like, that's too upbeat. So it's like you can never really satisfy them, and then they'll be like, you know what, I have this song on the internet, take it and play. And you're like, we have a copyright hit, right? We don't have to play that song. They won't buy it. They expect you as a client to figure all that stuff out, and when you do and tell them, okay, this is what it costs, because you have to pay extra for copyrights, right? But then they wouldn't want to pay that extra. I mean, how would you want something so great,
but you're not willing to pay?
Yeah, yet you're not willing to pay the extra for that. It's like wanting a DSLR and a phone. Oh, let's use phones. You want the Samsung S21 or you want the iPhone 12. Quality of image on a J7. You get the comparison, like the budget of a J7 over that. So sometimes it doesn't work, and man, it's not just heartbreaking when you have to convince a client that for you to get something going, you need to put the extra amount. There was my last client was a huge client. They gave us a time constraint of about 4 days to make a video for their company because they're using it to pitch. So 4 days, we have to shoot in 2 days, edit in two days. So that's huge. But you bill them the money and the client is like, oh, no problem, I'm sending you the cash right away. You feel the joy, you're like, all right, this client already challenged me. So it's off.
Put my best in it.
Yeah, I have to put everything. We didn't sleep Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Like, we were on it. Everybody's in. I think I only got, in a day, I get like 1 or 2 hours of sleep. And we were shooting on Mega World, so you needed permission to get into the buildings. We had to run all that permission stuff. It took. I was drinking Monster, the energy drink.
Yeah.
I was drinking it like it's water because I needed to stay awake. My feet were hurting, but it was worth it because the client didn't say no. They didn't try to beat down our price. They gave us the money, and
You just have to put in your best.
and then they were like, anything else? I love those kind of clients.
But then you can't always have those.
Yeah, you
kind
can't.
of
Oh,
clients.
I mean, those are like 2% of the 100. There are very few clients like that, so it worked. Oh, relationships. Oh my God, she was waiting for that part.
I wasn't waiting for it though.
Oh, relationships. Wow, it's been chaotic. Like really, really chaotic. I wouldn't say I'm the right person because I'm a good friend. I'm a good brother. I'm like a good person in general. Let me use that term. But when it comes to relationships, like intimate relationships, I kind of suck at it. I've had a relationship where it was really good, but then it was toxic because we had so much fights. It's like the most common part of my relationships. There's that denominator of fight, right? And it's mostly stems from the things I don't do or say, because when you're with somebody, from what I've learned from my own experiences, it's easier to solve a problem when you talk about it.
Yeah, communication is key.
And like I said before, I'm not really a people person. So when we have when there's a problem, I just keep it to myself. That's you. It's not always healthy.
It's not good, actually.
That's why my relationships didn't really pan out, especially with the mother of my son. Yeah, because there are things we could have fixed, or there are things that could have
spoken
if we had talked. And it's after we've broken up and everybody's moved on that we started becoming friends. Like we weren't really friends before the main thing. We how was it? I mean, we were Facebook friends. So, I could call that friendship, right? And we just went straight to the point.
Oh, so there was no time to be friends anymore.
Yeah, there wasn't even that courting or stuff. We just went straight to the point. So it's now that we are actually friends. Now we can talk about our relationships, and we're like, oh shit, yeah, that was stupid, right? We could have just talked about it, and she would laugh. I would laugh because it's the truth. We could have solved a lot of problems if we just talked about it.
Yeah.
And our son is such an intelligent boy that, like, yeah, I would never. There are things you shouldn't have given up, but then you did. So, not that I regret. It's just that there were things that could have worked out differently if only certain steps were taken.
Exactly.
But nah, it didn't work because everybody had egos.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody had something up their sleeves. Yeah.
Okay.
Or culture. I had a little struggle with the culture here. You know,
what aspect?
in Nigeria, people aren't. It's of late that people are social media savvy. Back before I got here in 2012, Nigeria is more like talk to me, I talk to you.
Yeah, we're not really
Face to face stuff. So we don't banter over social media posts. What did you say? Say it to my face. That's it, right? So when I got here, I always had a problem with people just posting everything, every single thing. Oh, this is the food I ate today. Oh, this is how I combed my hair. I'm in a salon. I'm like, I literally know everything about you without meeting you, right? Guess what? I'm doing it now. But not in that way. I only post about music, and
sometimes it enters your head. You can just post one thing.
yeah, some random weird stuff. I love I love cartoons, so you might just see weird cartoons that nobody understands why I'm posting it. But just me and nerds like me will be like, oh yeah, Castlevania. I know, I understand that reference. Yeah.
Okay. So relationship was a major challenge for you.
Yeah, relationship with my
Work, school.
Yep.